Don't come a knocking if this truck's a rockin'. Ah, I might as well. You know I really need to boost his stamina. Thank you. Great, the zombies can do that too. But I presume we can fight her eventually, but for now we just need to leg it. Damn it! I literally can never say that word. Let's say leg it without hearing legate. Or, you know. Remember what I was talking about in that Halo video. And something else I think as well. Legate gets the legate. Oh, so keep in mind I'm not complaining about the... I'm only saying damn it because it's kind of like an earworm. You think of a song and you just got it stuck in your head. Basically that. Oh, so I do want to get onto the Fallout games at some stage, but I want to play the Fallout games in order. 1, 2, Tactics, and Entry. New Vegas and 4. Probably will not be touching 76 because that's just been a trash pile from what I hear.
Shit.
Sorry, lady, not interested. The main issue is like I've tried to start Fallout 1 like twice now, and I'm just not feeling it. Need to be in right mindset and headspace, and right now I'm into Rooty Tooty running and shooty. Fear shadowboxing. Honestly, I'm more intimidated by the zombie from Cherry Road. Ten points if you get that reference. I only got 3 handgun bullets. I got 7 shotgun. Got less than I thought. Okay, I hate this bush. not that person. Gunpowder. Sniper rifle parts. I hope they haven't healed. Nice. Actually, hurt the group of them. Next on America's Funniest Home Videos! Kind of miss the ability to tap, you know, or I remember Metal Gear Solid 3. They had a really handy feature that so many stealth games after it didn't have. You tap on the wall to draw the enemy's attention, but you don't just, like, say in the assignment, shout your fucking head off. Assignment was like had an attempt at what I wanted. Au revoir. Yeah, the assignment had an attempt at that, but yeah, I still prefer the Metal Gear Solid 3 version of it. Felt better. Also, I miss its dodge roll. Oh. Oh, its dodge roll was beautiful. I remember just slightly tipping off a moth's snout with it, and they just like sent it flying. It was hysterical. Oh, I hit it on both sides. Honestly, I was waiting for it to turn around and just to spite me. Oh no, but thou must. Sniper rifle parts. Spare parts for maintaining a sniper rifle. If there's sniper rifle parts here, then there must be a sniper rifle somewhere.
These parts should fix the broken sniper rifle.
What did I say as I was coming in the door? Oh yeah, I was saying how much I love the dodge roll. Also, you know the like Goblin Dishonored game? I have both of them. Styx. STYX. I have been meaning to get onto those. Just haven't. Also here, it's not like, say, Human Revolution where you've stealth, but you can also just break someone's face. You have no real retort to combat if you fail. It's very much more like Thief in that regard. And you've seen how good I am at Thief. I feel here it's fitting to have a montage of me failing at stealth, but that'll require me to edit. And I have enough to edit as is. Everything I've recorded since Bioshock 2 across all categories. I think it was Bioshock 2. I can't remember anymore. And everything I've recorded since about then, as well as 2 episodes where I repeated something that was incorrect. I'd heard someone say something about an anime, and it was bad shit. But my mind was just like, sure, you know, like so, all the time I'm skeptical of what I see, and I take it with a grain of salt. Other times my brain is just like, you know, just is like assumes it's fact. You know, randomly my IQ points drop by 100. Yeah, jury's out whether or not that puts me into negatives or not. But yeah. So I just have to go edit 2 episodes and take that out. I I know one episode and I have to find the other. Do believe I remember the scene where it is. Like I remember saying it, and I remember seeing the part of the game it's in, but I don't remember what part it is. I have to go find the session, which I'm not sure if I think I have edited that. Or maybe I haven't. I've actually no idea. Okay, I have to find the session with it, find out whether I edited it or not, correct my mistake either way, and Bob's your uncle. Because, you know, if it's wrong, I don't want to be spreading falsehoods. Plus, you know, at some point, it could just be straight up libel. Uh, this rifle is super accurate at long range thanks to its powerful scope for when you don't want to get your hands dirty. I'm probably overstating it on the libel thing, but it's just, you know, legal shit scares me. Oh. I didn't know that's a thing. I'm presumably shooting that at all will ignite it. Seeing these holes and fences and running around this suburban neighborhood just makes me think of. I remember watching a bit of a Let's Play before by some guy. Name escapes me at the moment, but I know he did a ton of Mountain Blade videos. Oh, great, another one of those. And he did Thief Simulator. Did a couple Thief Simulator videos. Just kind of stopped them and never went back. Kind of like he really went, at least for the time being, with the Resident Evil games. I do plan on going back to them at some stage, but I'm just not digging it. Hmm. Nice. Here, one sec. And again, the intrusive thoughts strike. Well, it's more me being paranoid about mispronouncing something than anything else, but hell, all the same. I should go down and check the truck I opened, but I guess I can do that sometime on the way back. Those are still alive. I don't want to fight them if I don't need to, though. Broken fuse boxes. Broken fuse boxes can be powered momentarily by firing a shock bolt from the warden crossbow into them. Whoa. Fine. Going loud. Oh, seems they were dead. Stomp. Just the glowy eyes were still there, so it's just... Fucker, you know. Grr. 1 second. I've just been more paranoid about stuff lately. It's friggin' doing my head in. But, they had glowing eyes, so I thought they're still alive. Typically, when, you know, that's the case, when they've glowy eyes, they're still alive. But, not here.
Understand? Okay, door's locked. Windows secure. Power disabled. Nothing's getting in here. Not even you, Hayes! Find yourself another safe house! This place is locked tight! Understand? Shit. This is so fucked. Didn't sign up for this. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. You're locked in, man. Just gotta wait it out. What the fuck was that sound? How did that get in here? What the hell is that?
Yeah. Started with the ghost bitch here. You can't just camp. You gotta kind of keep moving or be able to escape. Actually, funny thing, in the new Shadowlands expansion to WoW, they're removing Grosh calling Sylvanas a bitch. Like, and people were cheering it on because, you know, it's just like, oh, you can't, you know, that's, you know, terrible language used against a woman. It's just like, fuck you. Like, I'm sure these people have to refrain from calling guys dicks or pricks, you know. And anyway, from the start, Sylvanas was a genocidal gobshite who, to use more modern phrasing in more modern WoW, made life her enemy. She's spiteful and jealous that she's undead, and therefore wants to render every other being in existence dead or undead. That's the core and ultimate goal of her. Since the beginning. When Grosh called her a bitch, she was actually less evil than she was. He later on goes on to try and, you know, commit genocide, but I think. But, you know, he releases real racist gobshite. I remember joking about orcs and clan sheets. But, yeah. You know, she's been evil from the get-go, and pretty evil at that. She's made bioweapons that can melt people, and has fitted it out so it can fit in basically flamethrower packs. And uses it liberally. Grosh tells her to use a castrated form of blight, because the full-fledged stuff is barbaric. And she's like, oh, sure. And keeps using the full-fledged shit. Like, calling her a bitch is the least... You know, it's the least of the things that she is. You know, cunt comes to mind. Genocidal fuckwit. I also am always thinking of the thought I had. Heya was tied to Yogg-Saron in some degree. I think she wasn't yogged herself, but she was manipulated by someone who was yogged. But Sylvanas got an artifact off her all the same, and given Helya's association with Yogg, wouldn't it be fucking dodgy getting potent artifacts off her? I suppose if she wasn't yogged herself, maybe it's fine, but in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, like, wouldn't the well, obviously, since they didn't go with that as a plot thread, we won't know, so that wasn't the case, but you know, okay, this person's all got corrupted. Now you're getting an object of power to corrupt something from them. You can kind of see the problem here. What's to stop that from just corrupting something to being an old goddess minion? People are like, the undead army would have been the great enemy against Legion. And everyone else, because now it's an old god-aligned undead army. but I'm paranoid. Again, like I said, like, it's presumable they weren't, what am I trying to say? I doubt that would have been the way they went with it, so on and so forth. But and it got destroyed before it could be used. We have no idea its actual status. Never got to see it get used at all. Like, it only started, so. Yeah. But yeah, that's the thought that was always in the back of my mind. It's just like, if Heya has been yogged, or to one degree or another, what's stopping that from being corrupted as well? And now you're trying to corrupt something with it. It just makes as much sense as in Rat, where you're wearing Saronite armor. You know? I just ignore that as, armor bullshittery. Ah, got concerned there for a moment. And, not canon. But, that's different. But yeah, people were cheering it on because generally they're idiots. One person made a fair point that it was kind of out of place given how swear-free and whatnot WoW is. And I suppose they have a point there. WoW is pretty clean. Though people were making the point that that actually makes WoW rather incongruent with its lore books, who are actually pretty gribbly. Like there's one point in it where apparently one guy wakes up under a pile of corpses and has to like claw his way out, and he describes the corpses sluggishly bleeding onto him, which is pretty gribbly. So yeah, there's just lots of you can see that there's been a variety of writers working on it, viewed this way, and with different ideas of the material in the universe. So it ends up being clashing somewhat with each other. Also, if you're curious in the computer front, don't have it yet. Obviously, by the time this comes out, I will. I can't edit till I get till it's working, but I need to fix up the coolant and CPU still. I need to get isopropylene alcohol, 90%, 70 at the very least. There's none nearby. The pharmacy nearby had no idea what I was talking about. They suggested wipes, but I was seeing too many like bottles of it, and I didn't think of wipes as an option. But I actually had a wipe when I got, and used it at the very start of putting my PC together. But I need to, it's obviously well dried out by now. Got it with the thermal paste thing. I may just have to bite the bullet and get it off Amazon, meaning I'll have it next week, or maybe I'll get lucky and be able to get it somewhere here, but nowhere here sells it. I looked it up and nowhere here does. It potentially a place across into town sells it, but no. I'm doubting it. Suppose we can check tomorrow. I have to go shopping, but I don't know. I can't wait till I actually did get it running the other day. I did get it running. It wouldn't come up on screen, but that's because the GPU wasn't fully in. Managed to get the GPU fully in, but then I was like, oh, shit with the CPU. I didn't really click how bad it was, and then I had to, now I have to go take it all, take everything off, clean it off, refix it, and then put everything back in. so I never actually got to actually look at it. But once I can clean it off and reapply the thermal paste, then then I can actually get Windows 10 installed on it, transfer everything over, and Bob's your uncle and your father and your brother. Report number 00122. I just thought of some unfortunate naming of something, but I'm not sure if I can make that joke. Might get people too riled. Our recruits. RE recruitment and move centres. Number of applicants received through the move centres is passed out of the medical testing front. Registering the move centres as tax-free religious institution has increased revenue, which is used to render expansions to accommodate the influx of new recruits. Mr. Wallace's use of neuro-linguistic programming creates recruits that are far more mentally malleable and stable than previous STEM candidates. Move Center recruits are also willing to voluntarily cut off familial ties due to the pressure of Moby's operatives working in law enforcement. No more pesky missing persons reports to file. It's my recommendation that the Moose Center recruitment becomes Moby's standard for all new citizens. It's been a resounding success. Why is this document here? That makes no sense. Maybe it's just for us. Like, fair enough, but just like it makes no sense. Smoke bolt. Cloud of smoke sent around its impact point. Sometimes stealth is a better option than fighting. It's easier to escape or sneak kill when enemies can't see you. Upgrading it gives you the ability to stealth kill enemies trapped inside the area of effect. From a distance I thought that's about KB.